welcome back to Cycle Sync with G. This is your day 11 full body sculpt. We're here on the beach today, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. So let's get started with our warm up. So we're going to start with 10 arm rotations to the front. Nice and slow, steady. Warming up the entire body in this warm up because we're working out the entire body in this full body tone. And then to the back, really focus on bringing your shoulders down and getting the biggest rotation from your shoulders around your scapula as possible. 3 more. Right, your shoulders should be nice and warm now. We're going to go into 10 body weight good mornings. So arms behind your ears, knees slightly bent, hinge at the hips, head forward, stick your bum out and contract. Hinge forward and contract. And you're basically wanting to do glutes and your hamstrings. Start to warm up here. Wow, this is beautiful on the beach. Chose the beach because we're entering the summer of the menstrual phase. If you talk about menstrual cycle phases in their seasons, we're entering summer now. And now some glute bridges. So again, your back, feet kind of comfortably apart, and you're going to roll your spine up and then release it back down. Roll it up, contracting your glutes and your bum, and back down, up, and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to warm up the core. So you're going to have your feet at 90 and just very simply alternate arms to alternate legs. We're going to do 10 of these on each side, and that's going to warm up the core. The core nice and engaged, the whole thing. Legs up back to 90 degrees and your arms flat to the ground but not touching the ground. The same for your legs, flat to the ground but not touching the ground. And then your last warm-up exercise we're going to do is just a simple cat-cow flow. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and you're going to exhale and inhale. As possible, so really scoop into that cow and really stretch out the body. So you're using all those muscles now. The more you stretch them out and warm them up now, the more length they have to be used. So this is your full body sculpt and tone. This is part of the 28-day sculpt series, which is designed to sculpt and tone your muscles. So it's going to be lower intensity, more reps. So let's go ahead and get into our main circuit here. Got it getting warm. So we're going to start with, it's going to be 3 circuits, 3 rounds each, and you're going to start with your sumo squat. So legs slightly wider than your hips, come all the way down. You're going to have a pulse at the bottom and then back up. 12 of these. Focus on bringing your bum all the way down and squeeze your glutes and your legs as you come back up. 7, 8, 9. Keep your weight kind of evenly distributed through your foot. And then we're just going to do some scapular overhead press. If you have a resistance band here, you can attach your resistance band to the floor, or use some light weights to push against your shoulders. Right now I'm doing the regression here, just focus on bringing your shoulders down, keeping everything nice and tight as you pull in and reach. Pull and reach. If you want, you can add a heel raise here too. And then dead bug toe taps, so like we did in the warm-up, and you can use a dumbbell here if you want to hold on to some dumbbells as you alternate, just to add a little bit more onto your abs. Or you can also attach a resistance band around your knees, and that's going to create some resistance when you lower your legs, pulling on that core. So keep your core nice and tight. And these 3 circuits, we've got 1 lower, 1 upper, and 1 core. And we're doing 3 rounds of each, and then 3 circuits in total. Nice, so that is the first circuit of your first round of your first circuit done. Grab some water, you've got 30 seconds. And then we're doing that again. Try not to get slammed on this mat. Oh, horses. Morning. Right, so let's get back into that sumo squat. All the way down, pulse, and back up. And back up. Here, you can also, if you want to progress this, you can put a resistance band around your knees. Focus on keeping your knees out to the sides as you pulse down. Alternatively, put a long band underneath your feet. Hold it as you come down, and that will add some resistance to your legs when you have to push back up again. Okay, and then we've got our overhead presses. Again, you can hold a booty band and hold and push that up, or a resistance band. Hold your light weights. 12. Dead bug toe taps. Hold your weights up, put on your resistance band on this one. I'll just do a body weight like this, which I can assure you definitely does the same trick. Nice and slow and controlled, and that's what the Sculpt series is all about. Lower intensity, which is good for hormones anyways, stress on the body, but slow, controlled movements, which actually activates more muscles than you think. Two. There's 2 of 3. So yeah, as I said, there's 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. Each of them are likened to a season. So you've got menstrual phase, which is winter, follicular phase, which is spring. So when everything's kind of coming out, your energy's rising, you're feeling like going out and doing things. And we're on the tail end now, we're day 11. Summer is coming, you can feel summer, which is ovulation. So hence the beat. Right, let's get on to that 3rd circuit with your sumo squats. Control tempo, not too fast, too slow. bring your shoulders back and down and pull down as if you're pulling a band or pulling the sky. That's kind of going to activate all those muscles anyways. I can feel my entire rotator cuff firing up right now. 10, last 2, and 12, now your dead bug toe taps. 1, 2. There we go, that is your first circuit done. Grab some water, grab a towel, wipe off any sweat, sweat hay here. And then we've got 2 more circuits like that, of 3 rounds of an upper, lower and a core. And that is your full body tone session for today. Let's get into circuit 2, which is going to be good mornings again like we did in the warm-up, but with a split stance. So you're going to be doing 10 of each side. Hands behind your ears, kind of pop one leg back, most of your weight's going to be on one side, and then you're hinging, and you should feel all the strain in your right hamstring and butt cheek. So this is isolating the right hand side. 5. Squeeze on the way up, keep that leg fairly straight, the standing one, and the back one just kind of does its thing. And then you're going to swap sides, do the exact same thing. This is now your standing leg, this is your supporting leg, and hinge. Your back and your neck, one straight line, and down as far as it kind of bites, and then squeeze this to come back up again. Your arms, we're going to be doing some single arm chest press. So if you've got resistance bands, you will lie on your back and chest press. If you don't have resistance bands with you today, we're going to do some simple push-ups. So on your knees or full push-ups. And yeah, if you're holding resistance bands, you're just going to push the resistance bands away from you as you lie on your back, or you're going to follow me and do some push-ups. Core nice and tight. Haha, I will. Thank you. We've got 2 more of these. 1 and 2. And then your core component of this is going to be some more heel taps. This time in butterfly pose. So this is your butterfly pose. You're going to lie back and hold a dead bug position and simply tap your heels down, keeping your core nice and tight. 3. Oh, I always struggle with this because my hips are loose. 6. Whoa. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Nice. Grab some water. That's your first round of your second circuit. Ugh, so much sand everywhere. The beach is beautiful. I don't mind the sand, but it just kind of gets everywhere. So back into your body weight good mornings with a stance split. So we'll start with the right leg again. Left leg popped and down. Squeeze back up again. You want to keep this leg slightly bent. It's not straight, and ultimately you just want to make sure that you can feel it in on this side, so where your hamstring connects to your bum. That's what we're sculpting right here. the other side. If you want to progress this, which I'll suggest you do in the next circuit, now we've just done both legs, you can put a resistance band beneath your foot and use that to create some resistance against your hamstring there. But body weight works just good because you've got this massive lever which includes your head pulling on your hamstring right now. And then it's into that chest press or push up. So if you're doing a chest press, you're putting your resistance band around your back and pushing away with your resistance band, which should come up here. If you don't have a resistance band with you, it gets the exact same muscles and uses body weight without any equipment. And then into those butterfly leg toe taps. Try and keep your base of your spine and your entire spine on the ground the whole time. If you want a regression from this, if this is too hard for you, keep your legs in tabletop and simply extend one leg at a time, like that. 10, 11, and last one, 12. 2 of 2. Grab some water. Last round of this circuit. Let's go. I'm so sandy. This dance. Good mornings. Stretch out the hamstring, come down to where it bites, and then pop back up. 5, 6, 7. Shoulders back and down. And if you want to progress, last one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Focus on your form. Keeping that back straight and long all the way down, squeezing your hamstring and your glute to bring you back up again. Standing leg is nearly a problem. Keep it balanced. Last one. 12. Back into that push up. Knees down or full push up. Or you can use your resistance band and lying on your back. Keep going if you're doing push-ups, but if you wanted to change to a resistance band chest press, you lie on your back with your resistance band around your back, and you will push the resistance band away from you. You're holding the loose ends here, and you can bring bands today. And into that butterfly. 1, 2, pull tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That is your circuit 2 done. Grab some water. Then we're getting on to the third circuit of this workout. Lower, upper core, and then that is done. So, last circuit, step back lunge to knee drive. Standing leg, left leg back, and knee drive. So here you've got quads and glutes to bring you back up. 3, 4, your back nice and straight, keep your balance. 5, slow and controlled. 2, 11, 12, change legs. 1. This is great to do unilateral movements like this because you will feel any imbalances that you have if you've got one quad more dominant than the other. one glute that's stronger than the other. You'll feel it doing exercises like this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Now you're back into that push-up, but this time you're adding a downward dog or a pike. So that is going to not only get into your chest and build on what we did in the last circuit, but it's going to add in some shoulders. So push up, and then when you push up into your pike or your down dog, then you're going to get into your shoulders. So 2, 3, again, slow and controlled, not too fast. 9, last one, and 10. And then your abs, you're going to stay in plank pose. Maintain a strong plank, and you're going to either do single legs or double knee taps. So let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight long flat back. 12, 13, core engaged. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is your last circuit. Got 2 more rounds to go. Getting hot here on the beach. As you can feel, this is a whole body sculpt and tone. And the best thing about Follicular Phase 2 is you've got this morning energy. Let's get into your lunges to knee drives. Back and up. Quads, glutes. Quads, glutes. Think about those muscles when you're doing this exercise. 4, 5, 6, 7, knee all the way down. 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, 12, some sides, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, quads, glutes. Quads, glutes. 2 more. 11 and 12. Push up to pike. Doing those plank knee taps. Go. Double or single. 1, 2, 3, or both. 5, 6, 7. Push for double if you can. 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got 1 more round to go. You can feel this one. It's for sure. And step back to knee drive. Quads, glutes. 3. Knee all the way down. It's back to 90. Shoulders down. Last 2. 7 and 12. Last side. 1. Quads, glutes. Quads, glutes. that burn. As I said, you're going to recover well, so it's all good. Last one. 12. Push up the pike. You know when you're working out on the side, you get these dips. Knees down or knees up. I challenge you to put your knees up. Right now. 2. I'm going to keep my knees down. I'm feeling a bit weak today, recovering from the illness that I picked up and playing, I think. 6. Maintain that form. Kind of hard on the sand here, but at home. Don't keep your over quantity here. Last one. 10. Those plank knee taps. Let's go. 1, 2, double time. 3, 4, 5. Keep that core tight, that back straight. 13, 14, I'm shaking. 18 and 19, 20. Push back into a child's pose, keep your arms up. Put them down by your sides if you prefer. Take some long, deep breaths. In this child's pose, just relax. Let your shoulders relax, let your whole body just relax. You can put your arms down if you feel this is still kind of jarring on your shoulders. Wiggle a bit from side to side if you like, wiggle your bum. And just bring that breathing and that heart rate back down. Right, let's get into that stretch. Standing quad stretch to start. We've worked these quads pretty hard today, so you want to pull that quad in nice and tight. And just keep focusing on your slow and long inhales and exhales. Side, that other quad, and cool down is very important, so don't skip this bit because you've stretched out the muscles in the beginning to warm them up, you've then worked your muscles, so created lots of tension and tightness inside the muscles, and this is where you will get all the blood flowing to those muscles to improve your recovery. So don't skip the cool down. Right, hip flexor stretch. This, we definitely use those hip flexors today too. So you're gonna be in a 90-90 and then forward into your low lunge. And just hang out here and you'll feel, this is your hip flexor here and you'll feel it stretch on here. If you want, you can shimmy your foot forward a little bit to get a bit more of a stretch. Add in a twist if you like. Add in a overhead stretch if you like. Oh God, that's so nice. Hang out for about 5 more seconds. And then change sides. So 90-90, low lunge, and yeah, getting into that hip flex stretch on the other side. That twist again if you like. I like that because that flicks my back a bit. Hands up as well to just, that will intensify the stretch in your hip flexor as well. If it's too much, just keep your hands down, hands on your knee. And then those hamstrings we worked in our good mornings. Just gonna do a forward fold. Just stretch out your hamstrings here. So wherever feels comfortable, you're just gonna hang. If that's here, that's fine. If that's here, that's fine. You can hold on to your elbows if you like. There's a slight bend in your knees so you're not locking your knees. And sway side to side. Again, focus on those deep inhales and exhales. As you just hang and feel the stretch down your hamstrings. And then we did lots of chest too with those push-ups and those push-ups to pikes and that chest press. So face down. Yeah, really sandy right now. You're gonna put one arm extended, right arm out, and then you're gonna kind of roll over your shoulder onto your shoulder. And that is gonna be a lovely juicy stretch inside your chest and inside your shoulder. So you work those shoulders and your chest very hard today. And slow this thing back down. So you don't carry any cortisol or anything from high heart rate into the rest of your day. Change sides, the other side. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then lastly, you are very simply just going to lie on your back for 5 long deep breaths. God, I am so sad. You can put your hand on your heart and on your belly. You can have your arms out wide, whatever you like. And just 5 deep breaths in. Feel your rib cage expand to the sides, out to the sides as you inhale. Filling up your ribs, your lungs, your belly, everything. And then exhale. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And last one. And then, so we stay energized. Get yourself back up to your feet. And that was your full body tone on day 11. Have an amazing follicular phase day. High energy, you'll feel nice and sculpted and toned today. See you back tomorrow for day 12 of your Sculpt series. And have an amazing day.